In the heart of the forest lies a devil camping place. It was known to be one of the most haunted places in the region. Locals talked about it being cursed, with stories of eerie whispers and terrifying screams coming from the woods. Many would steer clear of the place, but two adventurous kids, Sarah and Jack, thought they could handle it. Despite all the warnings, Sarah and Jack still decided to visit the camping site. They were convinced that the stories were just myths and legends. They packed their bags and headed towards the campsite, eager to prove their bravery. As they reached the site, they set up their tent and made a fire to warm themselves up. The night began to set in, and the darkness surrounded them. Sarah and Jack started to feel a bit uneasy, but they tried to shake it off. They laughed and joked about the ghost stories they had heard and started to feel a little more relaxed. Suddenly, a loud noise echoed through the forest, and they froze in fear. It sounded like something was moving around their tent. They tried to convince themselves that it was just an animal, but the noise was too loud for comfort. The sound grew louder, and they could hear footsteps approaching them. Their hearts were racing, and they were frozen in fear. Out of nowhere, a figure appeared in front of them, shrouded in darkness. The figure had piercing red eyes and horns on its head. It was the devil himself. Sarah and Jack were trembling with fear, but they knew they had to stay calm and think of a way out. The devil spoke to them, telling them that they had trespassed on his land, and that they would have to face the consequences. He told them that they were now his prisoners and would never be able to leave. Sarah and Jack tried to plead with him, but it was no use. The devil had them under his spell. Days went by, and Sarah and Jack were trapped in the devil's clutches. They were cold, hungry, and scared. They tried to escape, but the devil was always one step ahead of them. Sarah and Jack were losing hope, and they thought that they would never see their families again. However, one night, they decided to make a run for it. They waited until the devil was sleeping and made a break for it. They ran as fast as they could through the forest, and eventually, they reached the outskirts of the woods. If you are liking the story so far, please comment what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Sarah and Jack were exhausted, but they knew that they had to keep going. They stumbled upon a nearby village, where they were able to find help and make their way back home. The experience had changed them forever. They realized that they had underestimated the danger of the devil's camping place and had paid a heavy price for it. They also realized the importance of listening to others and understanding the risks before making decisions. Success. Tip: always listen to the advice of others and consider the risks involved before taking action. It's better to be safe than sorry. Warning: do not underestimate the dangers of the unknown, and always be aware of your surroundings. If you are liking this story so far, do not fear to hit the subscribe button and also give the video a like and comment what you think or feel about it. Thank you for making it far in this story. Please do make sure to check out our other videos for amazing stories.